Hi everyone. So over the weekend I went to a VIP Rouge store event, or I think it was at least Rouge, but at least a Sephora in-store event. Uh so I'm just kind of going to go through what I got. So I did get the new Too Faced palette. So I do feel like this is similar to last year's. So this one's kind of like last year colors. I guess not. Maybe in my head I thought so. So definitely Christmas time is a great time. You know, like even if you don't celebrate Christmas, you have to love the fact that these companies are doing these value gift sets. So it said this value was $475. Like, no, it's not. And things like that, like maybe like 100 and something, you know, but I definitely do not feel like it's a $475 value. Like, are you counting each of your eyeshadows as singles? But moving on, so I do have their primer, so their Hangover, they're 3-in-1, so I'm going to spray my face to prime it. So I do find that primer, like, it's a nice primer. You do get a lip gloss, so let me just put that one on. So it's just like a pretty pink with, I think it's like gold. As well as you get the Better Than Sex mascara. I have so many of these that I'm not going to use this one, and I do want to just try out a different one. So this is definitely like a good mascara. Like if you're looking for something to really give you voluminous lashes and stuff like that, like I think this one, and then L'Oreal Paris Luminous, and that are like the best mascaras out there for my desired look, at least, and eye shape. So if we just kind of compare the differences of like what they look like, so you are going to obviously have some similarities. But everything is like a little bit different slightly. So that is always nice. And I guess they learn from before, like just let other people decide how they want to use it. So there's no kind of little card like they normally come with of like, these are the things you should kind of use. You do get kind of like a little bag. I just find it such a like a weird shape, right? Like it's like too big to be like a little clutch. Like I think like that I would have preferred more, because then it can be a nice little makeup clutch, but that's just a little oversized for what I want. So I'm gonna go through and swatch these. So swatching them, here you have Twinkle, and I think like some of their like shimmer shades I would use wet, because they're kind of like they're soft, and that's how I think they would be meant to be used, because you kind of go in and you could literally go in and like push up all the eyeshadow. But it is a nice shade, so it has that gold reflect in it. You have Wrap It Up, which I think is a very similar color to what's in the Love, Trust, and Fairy Dust palette from Tarte. There's Secret Santa, Polar Bear Hug, Unwrapped, Christmas Cookies, Let's Kringle, All the Jingle Ladies. I like that name. Here's for the Hose, without the E, Snowball Effect, Pink Flurries, Cozy Up, Nutcracker Kiss Me Selfies, selfie, right, with the S. Then we have Keep Your Hands to Your Elf, Holy Grail, Santa's Bake Shop, Let's Roll, Christmas Cheer, Christmas FOMO, which is a nice purple shade, so I'm excited for that one because it's nice and bright. You have Special Delivery, that's a black one. You have Silver Bells, but again, I think that's one that you want to use wet. And then Holidays. So this is kind of like a greenish shade, but really, at least on that darker skin tone, not really that dark, but on a tan skin tone, it really comes up a little bit more blue than green. And then we do have the face shades. You have that shimmer there, a blush, so a corally blush, a pink blush, and a bronzer. And the bronzer, I feel, is a little bit darker than past shades. So let me make sure to wipe this all off. And then before I get into my makeup look, you did get a little bag full of stuff. So you did get Boscia Clear Complexion Cleanser. So I do really like Boscia for their cleansers. You got their Real mascara from Benefit. You did get from Laura Mercier Amethyst Caviar Eye Stick that they say no, you can't open. Let's put a little sticker on it. And I would say just with like Laura Mercier, because I was like, I can't see what the product name is, but they do have like good styling, and it's a nice crown. Like, it's a pretty color, right? You do get from Living Proof a perfecting spray. From Estee Lauder, like a anti-aging kind of cream moisturizer. You do get a solid beauty blender cleanser. You get Bad Girl Bang from Benefit. From Clarins, moisturizer, and then from Tom Ford, a perfume. So I thought his perfumes are kind of like unisex, but this one is female-y, at least, right? But like really a cute bag. So like bags I love to get. And then the person did give me a sample, so yay for that. So I got Blonde Ale. So I'm really excited to try this from Drybar, just because like I like Drybar shampoos. And then for blonde ones, it's always interesting to try. So something I haven't tried out. Fresh cleanser, and I do like their cleanser. I do think it's really good. And then there's Chloe perfume. And it's like an okay smell, right? More of like a friendlier old lady. It has kind of that rose smell to it. So I am going to use Too Faced's eyeshadow primer. So I don't know if mine's just getting a little old. And it's not a bad eyeshadow primer out there. So something like, if you're trying to say this is $475 as a value, I want a mirror. Just saying. So I'm going to go in with Santa's Secrets. Right, so this is powdery. So just make sure you tap off. And I'm just gonna blend that in to my crease. So I do feel like this is similar to last year's holiday palette. So if you tried that and didn't like it, you're probably not going to like this one. I just feel like they come out with maybe like too many palettes all at once, because they have like, they had their 20th anniversary, the Tutti Frutti. They have now like this one, another holiday pack, the ginger bread one. So like kind of like 5 different new palettes is a lot for like all these different looks and things like that. Like I think they're a little bit rushing themselves. Next, with a smaller blending brush, I'm going to go into Santa's Bake Shop, which is a nice mauve color. So definitely tap off. Like they're a little powdery, but I do like them. I think they're blending nicely. Like they're not patchy like I found with the 2020 or like 20th anniversary palette. And they're still nice and pigmented. I'm going to use like the all-nighter for my setting spray. So this one I feels like more like a primer than maybe a setting spray that I would want to kind of set with, but I'll use it as a setting spray for my face. I'm just going to go into Twinkle. So do you think that's nice? I'm just going to go back in kind of with Santa's Bake Shop and just clean up my crease and blend in. I'm going to go in Let's Roll and put that on my outer corner. So there's a little bit of fallout, but I didn't necessarily brush away or tap off with that outer corner, and it easily comes off. So you know what, if something falls but I can like brush it away with a fluffy brush, then I have no problem with that. It's just going to happen when you pack on some of that color. So I do think I'm going to go in, sorry, I'm having like a debate. Do I want to use Secret Santa or Santa's Bake Shop for my lower lash line? And I think I decided I'm going to use Santa's Bake Shop and just bring that down on my lower lash line. So there's kind of my eye look. So I do like this palette, right? Like, even though I'm like, I didn't really like the 2020 palette, didn't really feel it was that great, like, they did come out with like 5 palettes, so there has to be something out there that you would like. So I definitely do like Too Faced. If like you never really like their products, like, that's okay. There's some of them out there that I don't really like, and that's just like personal preference on what you feel works for you. I think I'm going to go in with Winterberry, was that pinky blush color. And you definitely don't have to go heavy-handed like I did on this side. I think what could really like have completed this as a set is to throw in a liquid liner. I would really like, because then I feel like it would just be so well-rounded. I think I will use some of that bronzer. Just kind of warm up my giant forehead. I'm just going into my last holiday one just to get that highlight shade and kind of put it in my inner corner. I just feel like this one's maybe like a little darker, but I don't want to put it in. But any kind of light highlighter shade will do. And now I'm going to go into Snow Extra. So I guess it's supposed to be like So Extra. Like Too Faced and your puns. I love it. I think like all the jingle ladies, like someone needs to do a Christmas song for single ladies, but call it Jingle Ladies. And I think it would be hilarious. I think I'm just going to go into Bear Hug a little and just kind of go above and just blend out. And that. And then I am going to kind of break away from all the Too Faced things that I've kind of been using. And L'Oreal, so I kind of talked about L'Oreal Voluminous mascara. They have it in burgundy shade, so I'm going to use that because I thought it was really cool. I do wish it was like a tad darker, just because I think, fine lashes. So I think first I'm going to go in with my purple Better Than Sex mascara. Because I think like that's just a little bit more flattering in the look that I want to go for. And then I think you can really make this more of a night look by kind of putting like a burgundy eyeliner in, or that. But here's my makeup look. I do really like it, so I'm going to try their setting spray. So I do like this look, and I do think like it's a nice palette to have. Definitely not worth $475. Like, don't know where they kind of pull that number from, because I feel like their 2020 palette, like just like the pricing of it, I think it's a little off. But like, you're not paying $475, you're paying like $72. I like the lip gloss. And that, like, it's pretty. It's pink. So overall, like, I think if you like Too Faced, definitely get one of their holiday palettes because they're really nice and you get a better bang for your buck. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you have a great day. Bye!